what is happening now has never happened before. Because then we've been scared because of unknown people. Are you saying it? You are that fear gets into you. But now, even that very day of that election, at that polling units in various districts, the youth says they want to be there. They want to monitor everything themselves. Well, this is not the issue of a particular political party, but they are voting for their own interest and to their own best interest. So they need a change, and the change will definitely come to Nigeria.
Well, I want to say a big amen to that, but I want to ask you again. Two issues, have hindered political and sometimes even economic and infrastructural development in the country, and those two are religion and ethnicity. Yes. Now you're talking about youths, and then there are many of you all over the country, and I'm wondering here, are youths also caught up in this ethnic and religious divide?
Yes, from experience, I think so. Why I think so is that when you look at the past occurrence or experience we've had in this nation, you see that, especially I look at it that the youths who are more organized, and among them is from the northern part of Nigeria, where they look at their own. And that is the problem we are having here in southeast and south, probably the west too, that when they come like this, they take a kind of consensus within themselves and say, this is what we want. And that is why you see that over there they have more, it's not as if they are more populated than the southeast and the south when it comes to head-to-head count, but because of their strength there, because the strength, unity is strength. So, but we over here, we a kind of this person is from here, this person is from here. I can't vote for this person, I can't be with this person. When you look at, there will be a kind of division, and when there is division, things are meant to go wrong.
Okay, don't you think that this division, that if this is true and the young people come out in their large numbers as you have described, that it could still take the election in a particular way because of this divide? Don't you think it could affect the outcome of how people vote, how youths vote?
Yeah, definitely it will. It will. Because if we can come together, let's say both the north, the south, we have 6 geopolitical zones in this country. If 6 of them come together, being the National Youth Council of Nigeria, they come together and take a kind of consensus and say, this is what we want. This country will be a better place to stay. There's no need of traveling. We are blessed in this country, and we have what it takes to take this country to a great level.
Yeah. Is there anything that the incoming president, whomsoever he is, can do that can merge these interests so that ethnicity and religion will not continue to come in the way of youth synergy, youth unity? Is there anything that the incoming government can do?
Yes. It depends on individual.
Okay.
Because the same set of persons will had from the beginning of democracy in this country is still the same of persons who are still here. So we really need a kind of a different person altogether who is not in that carcass, because what is killing this country is the carcass, the foundation, as to say, that godfatherism. But if it can be fight off, you will see that this country will have a different shape.
Right. Just one last word for I like using that expression, that phrase, your mates. What are you going to tell the youths? Your last word before we close the program.
I would tell every youth in this country to stand, come out, stand by your vote, because your vote will definitely count this time around. So it's only when you have your PVC. Your PVC is your power. Your PVC will save this country from a mess. But when you sit at home and you think that you sitting at home, that you don't vote, that your vote will not count, it was before that your vote will not count, but now your vote will definitely make a difference. Yes.
Your votes will make a difference now. That is what Stanley Chibu, an entrepreneur, our guest on People's Parliament today. Youths, and we hope the message has been driven home. That's how much we're going to take today on People's Parliament, and we've been discussing policies youths want after the 2023 elections. And my guest has been Stanley Chibu. Thank you for being on the program.
Thank you very much.
We hope to having you again soon. That's what we'll take on the program, and till we come your way, most likely tomorrow. Have a blessed day.
and welcome to today's edition of Icons of Our Time, and I'm your host, Esther Gordons. On today's edition, as usual, we are going to have an exciting guest in the studio with us who will not only inspire you, but it's going to motivate you to talk about his life experience as we normally do. If you want to know about our guest, just hold on. After this short break, we'll be right back. Dr. Benjamin Uzoma Azubike hails from Obizi in Ezenite, Mbise local government area of Imo State. He was born on the 3rd of August 1960. He attended St. Augustine Grammar School, Unkwere from 1972 to 1976. He also attended the prestigious University of Nigeria College of Medicine, Enugu campus from 1977 to 1983. He works at the Federal Medical Center, Owerri, as a consultant physician and cardiologist with about 35 years in the medical profession. A worthy knight of St. Christopher, Diocese of Ikwano, and a distinguished Christian of Father Diocese of Owerri, he is a special member of Bible Society of Nigeria. He is married to Lady Dr. Ogechi Azubike, a lecturer at Avanikoku Federal College of Education, Owerri, and their marriage is blessed with 4 children, 3 boys and a girl, all undergraduates looking forward to their graduation soon. Dr. Benjamin Azubike is a man of many laurels and awards. Viewers, you're welcome back to the show Icons of Our Time. Good day, sir. Can you tell us about yourself?
Well, I'll simply say I'm Dr. Benjamin Azubike. I work at the Federal Medical Center, Owerri, as a consultant physician and cardiologist. I would say I have a very humble background. My parents were missionaries moving from one town to the other, one state to the other. But they started in the then northern Nigeria. That was where I was born, in Kafanchan. And from there we moved to other places.
Wow. Did you ever have the flair of being a doctor? Was it what you wanted to do?
I had no special interest in medicine, but I knew I was capable of reading any course because I was good both in the arts and in the sciences. So, but I had an open mind. So when usually by my nature, I don't like asking, giving the option to choose. I like, following let down procedures or rules, So even taking that decision, if I were left alone, would have been difficult. But it is good people prompted me, and when I started, I began to enjoy it.
Aside being a doctor, is there something else you would want to do or something else you wanted to do if the opportunity came by?
I think I will always want to be a doctor because it gives a special fulfillment, when you try to understand the working of the human body and the wonders, of nature. I don't think any profession can be better. I think I don't have a second choice this time around. I love it and want to be a doctor even in the next world. Wow. Being a doctor was the choice of the family. The family felt one of the children must be a doctor, and the lot fell upon me. So my mother was insistent, and my siblings. So I had no choice than to listen to their advice.
So like you said your mom, your parents actually decided, they chose the profession for you. So let me ask you this, is it right for parents to choose a particular profession for their children? Is it right thing to do, like in your case, as it happened to you?
Well, as a parent, you should try to know the abilities of each of your children, what they can do, and what they have a flair for, and then you can guide them. Then if your advice is taken, well and good. But if the child has his own ideas, it's always best to respect the child's idea, because that is what he will be committed to in future. There should be no pressure, but parents have that obligation to guide their children, but they should leave it open for the child to accept or reject.
Sir, I would like to ask you this question. What advice do you have for children or young people out there who are having career clash issues? They don't know what to choose. And what advice do you also have for parents who don't value a particular career choice their children make? For instance, somebody just came and said, or your daughter just came and told you, I want to be a comedian. So what advice do you have for such parents, and what advice do you also have for young people who are having career clash issues?
Okay, I think these days students of this generation are lucky to have guardian counselors in schools. During my time, we were not so favored. So I think they can avail themselves of the opportunity of going to these professionals, career guardians and counselors, to help guide the child and panel beat him into what they think will be best for him.
With the notion going on now that some professions are better than the other, or some professions are higher than the other, are some careers demeaning? Is there actually a career that is better than the others?
Well, I will try to advise. Well, I will want to know whether that is the best he can offer himself. If I'm convinced he cannot fit in anywhere, well, I'll leave him to his choice. But if I think he could still be good in other things, I will say, why not try this, that? But at the end of the day, he will still have the final say.
How did you cope with studying medicine compared to these days? Like a doctor, you have to pass your medical college exams, you have to do a house job, you have to pass your part 1, part 2, part 3 and all that. How did you cope with the study of medicine?
Well, the whole thing is borders on determination. If you are determined, it doesn't come quite easily. Like during my time, I went to the university when the various universities were conducting their entrances individually. That was the pre-JAMB era. So my parents couldn't afford my taking different entrances, so I was just given the opportunity to try one, and that was University of Nigeria in Nsukka. Unfortunately, that year there was admission racketeering. There was things didn't go the way it ought to, so I wasn't favored. That was going from class 5. So that was when the choice of changing career, then some people said, medicine is so competitive, why not try some other thing? And then, well, I had an open mind. I said I could try any other thing. But my mother said, just try it a second time, since there was a problem in the last admission entrance examination, maybe this time things will be better. So by then, after school starts, I did some auxiliary teaching for about 9 months. So I had enough money of my own to now try several entrances. So I tried 4 and then I succeeded in 3. I passed University of Nigeria, University of Ibadan, University of Benin, and because Nsukka came out first, I said, well, there's no point running around, let me remain there. But so it's not usually that easy. When a child or candidate is determined, at least he should try again. If he doesn't succeed, he can now take a bow and look in another direction.
Our viewers would like to know, aside work, when you're with your family, how do you relax?
When I have time for that, I can once in a while, but like I said, there are so many ways one can relax. I listen to news a lot, so to me that's a form of, like when I live here from 8 o'clock till 11 p.m. I normally start from AIT, network, channels, and then so.
Okay, so don't you sing, don't you dance? In fact, I would like you to sing for us.
There's this favorite of every person that passed through St. Augustine's Grammar School in Kwere. He ancient and modern 184. He says, "Dear Lord and Father of mankind, forgive our foolish ways, reclothe us in our rightful mind, impure our lives, the service find in deepest reverence pray." It's prayerful, and then and there's no day we don't sing it in school. At the end of the day, after all the punishments and things, we ask Lord to forgive your foolish ways, and so it was a favorite song for every St. Augustine's old boy.
So, what advice do you have for young people who want to venture into the medical profession?
Well, being a doctor is not something you say by the word of the mouth. You must be committed to it. One, gaining admission into the medical school is very challenging, especially these days when people are playing down on merit. During our own time, things were done on merit. I knew nobody at Nsoka or Benin or Ibadan. I had never been to those places before I got admission. So since things are this way, anybody who wants to be a medical student must really work hard and for it, so that whether there is whatever they call it, IM or whatever, it will not be a hindrance to you. And then secondly, when you get in, it is very challenging. You have to deny yourself so many things. You are no longer an ordinary student in the School of Medicine or College of Medicine. Most of the things other students enjoy, social life, parties, this and that, you know, you will no longer partake of that, because one, your lectures will span from 8 a.m. up to 5 p.m., at times 10 p.m. when you start your clinicals. And when you come back by 10 p.m., you have so many assignments to carry out, so many homeworks which you must do and present the following day. So it's rigorous. And then, so one has a lot of very bright students fall out of the medical school because of lack of perseverance. You can make your aggregate 6 or distinction and still cannot go through the medical school, because you need a lot of endurance, a lot of perseverance, deny yourself so many things. Like we never went on holidays. After the first and second years, you stayed all through in the school. When other students go on holidays, that's the time you people will now settle down for serious business. And anybody who is not, organized can break down, both emotionally and physically.
For the young people in other professions outside medicine, what advice do you have for them generally?
It depends. Doctors don't have it on a platter of gold. When I graduated was when this decree during the first era of Buhari Diabo. They had a problem with the Nigerian Medical Association, and private practice was banned for doctors who were not up to 5 years post-qualification. And we were affected by that. So we did a lot of apprenticeship and tutelage with other senior colleagues, before we were up to 5 years of post-graduation and could start small practices of our own, which, depending on what you had in mind, most of us knew we were not going to settle for that. And we were just doing it, maybe, let's say, half-heartedly, quotes, until we were able to go for our postgraduate and specialization, and then came out to work as consultants. So it doesn't, so for people in other professions, you can still make it if you are focused. It's just for you to decide early what you want to be. Are you joining the business world, politics? You are going to be an academic? Once you have that proper focus, you just pursue it. It may not be rosy, but once there is a will, there will be a way. That's a popular adage. So it's just the commitment. It's not every doctor that is doing well. Depending on how. And I hope you know that medical degrees are not classified as first class, second class, third class, because the first class brain may not be the best in practice. You can have all the accolades in medicine, and yet patients don't appreciate you, and they don't like coming to you. They don't like your practice, and so a lot of commitment is needed. Like we have this saying that nobody cares to know how much you know until they know how much you care. So it's not the knowledge that matters, but the care you put into your practice, the empathy you show to your patients.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, viewers, we've come to the end of today's edition of Icons of Our Time. And like the doctor said, he said people don't care how much you know, but they do care of how much care you give to them. That's to tell you that in the medical profession, care, empathy, passion is what matters. And if you know you don't have that, I don't think you have any business doing with that, because actually you're going to be seeing people who actually need a whole lot of care. And it applies to every other area of your life. You should have passion for what you want to do. If you want to move from the step you are to the next level, you should care about it, and you should be passionate and committed to whatever it is you want to do, because definitely the storms of life will come, the wind will blow, it will toss you here and there. But if you're passionate, or if you have passion about what you're doing, you're actually going to get there, and I hope you will. So keep the drive on, keep your commitment on, and keep your passion on. And I hope to see you being an icon like one of those people, one of the people we've been interviewing so far. That's it on today's edition. I am Esther Gordons, your host. Bye for now.
Hello viewers, I give God praise for another time in His presence to bring forth this very word of exhortation and inspirational. We are still dealing on the issue of leadership, how to be a good leader. Everyone is a leader, like I said in the first episode. No matter where you are and where you work, you are leading someone. Someone is looking up to you. And for you to be a good leader, you ought to have the principles and what it takes to be a good leader. Yesterday we talked about you choosing well your mentor, and today I want to talk about valuing the values. Value the values. Now we talk about valuing the values. Then what is value? Value is your core aim, what you live for, what you want to be known for, what someone who has never met you could talk about yourself or your organization. We call it values. What makes you tick? What makes you or your organization what it ought to be is what we call values. Now we take example from the scriptures, the Bible. You see in Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 2, the Bible made it plain, and it says that you fear the Lord your God and keep all His statutes and His commandments. Now, this is God, and God wanted to build a nation, and that nation is called Israel. And from Israel, He would build other nations and also build the church at the end time. Now, God didn't want to just build anything anyhow. He explained to Moses what are His core values. What are His core values? He called them statutes and commandments. And He spoke through Moses and said, fear the Lord, which is to say, regard distance. Keep His commandments and His statutes. This is what you will do, and you will be in peace with God, and you will prosper in whatsoever you've laid forth your hands to do. Now Moses and Israel, though they came short of this most times, but this was what they looked up to and became who God wanted them to be. And Israel preserved all this until the Jewish nation gave birth the church today. Also, God through the Holy Spirit has also taught the church to not only keep the commandments and the statutes of God, but the Holy Spirit helps us to keep this absolutely more than those of the Old Testament who hadn't the Holy Spirit living in them. Now, if you are a leader, you have an organization, you have a company, or you have anything which is your handwork, what are your values? And how do you handle your values? It is your values that have made you or will make you. We live in a world where everybody wants everything so quick. Standards, we don't care. We don't maintain. All we care is let the end justify their means. But it's not always like that. We are expected to have core values. And when we have these core values, we are expected to maintain and keep these core values in order to become good leaders and have good success in what we are doing. What do you do with your core values? You must communicate these core values to your team members. You don't expect or you think that they know. Even if they know these values, sing them over and over until it becomes part of them. And you as a team leader, always practice these core values. Don't set the values and go under the values. Your team members will follow your footsteps. They will follow your zeal. They will follow your patterns and method. When you are going this way, it will not be long. You will reproduce yourself in your team members. Publicly praise these values. Publicly praise these values. If possible, write out the values, frame them, keep them by the wall, so that other team members will be able to look at them as they go into the office, as they walk out of the office. It becomes part of their lives. When your core values are strong, when your core values are in place, it helps the organization to go beyond your imagination. Are you a leader, or you want to be a leader someday that will be very successful? The question is, what are your core values? Even God himself communicated his values to Moses and Israel, and that was what kept them all through their journey of life. Today, I want you to build your core values. If you don't know how to put or articulate your core values, you can get someone to help you do that. And as you do, walk by them. Day by day, communicate them. And God will make your business to work. And your team members will appreciate you and you achieve your objective. Thank you for being out there again today. I'll come again tomorrow, same time.
People, how are you guys doing, and how is your day going? It's me again, your girl Faith Girl, your French love, and this is I've Got It. You know how we do it here on I've Got It. We are all about exceptional talent. We are all about discovering the next superstar, and today's episode is going to be light. It's going to be awesome, so don't go nowhere if you don't want to miss all that we have for you today.
guys are still having a wonderful time hanging out with me, and you know how we do it here on I've Got It. We are all about discovering amazing talent, because as they say, your talent will always bring you before king. And today I have an amazing talent that is waiting to be discovered. She's going to be doing something amazing for us that I don't know what she's going to be doing, but I know it's going to be exceptional. And she's a very, very young teenager. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
Ugochukwu Angel.
Okay. Can you tell us your hobbies? What do you like doing?
Okay, I love comedies. I like I like making people laugh.
You like making people laugh?
Yeah, something like that.
So what are you going to be doing for us today?
I'll sing.
You want to sing?
Yes.
Okay, can you sing?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here to say how much I love you. I'm here to say how much I adore you, Lord. Oh Lord, I'm not here to complain about my many problems, but your spirit and your grace, I'm confident to solve them. Lord, I'm here to say I love you. I'm here to say I'm here to say I adore you. I've learned to love you, Lord.
Are you kidding me? My goodness, as been Whitney Austin was and I think she will come and carry this guy. You're amazing. How old are you?
Huh?
How old?
I'm 15.
15. Okay, tell me the truth. What we would love to be when you grow up?
Like
What would you love to be when you grow up?
I want to be a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Yes.
What are you going to do with this amazing voice of yours?
I'm also sing now. You can do the same thing because I'm doing art in school.
You are doing acting.
Yes.
So you would love to be a singer and a lawyer.
And also an actress.
And also an actress.
Yes.
Can you do any comedy for us now?
Ooh, like seriously, I don't have one now, you know.
Okay.
Yes. No.
Okay, thank you very, very much. I hope to see you at the top. You're such an amazing guy. This is what I've Got It is all about discovering exceptional talent. This is an exceptional talent here. I think Simi is going to love you. Sweetheart, this voice is dope. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was so wonderful. This is what I've Got is all about, discovering exceptional talent. That girl just wow us. So where are you going? Don't go nowhere, because I've Got It with
Fire gas yo, fire gas yo, no. Fire gas yo, fire gas yo, no. 'Cause my papa no be Dangote, oh Adeleke, but we go there, okay, yeah. For my papa no be Dangote, oh Adeleke, but we go there, okay, yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
12 years old. Okay, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do for fun?
Singing and dancing.
Singing and dancing. So what are you going to be doing for us today?
Singing.
Okay, can I hear you sing? Okay.
I am the head, I'm not the tail. I am above, I'm not beneath. The scene is back, His glory as well. To stand wherever I'm found. I am a carrier of His glory. To show the false praises on earth. His glory is rising up on me. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. The scene is back, His glorious work. To stand wherever I'm found. I am a carrier of His glory. To show the false praises on earth. His glory is rising up on me. God has glorified me. The glory of the Lord is reaching above me, glorified me. God has glorified me. The glory of the Lord is reaching upon me, glorified me. me, above me, G-R-O-R-I-G-R-O-R-I-G glory. Soprano, G-R-O-R-I-G-R-O-R-I-G glory. Tenor brother, G-R-O-R-I-G-R-O-R-I-G glory. Everybody, G-R-O-R-I-G-R-O-R-I-G glory. Thanks.
Thank you very, very much. That was amazing. Thank you. What do you want to be when you grow up, Sida?
An actress.
An actress. Who's your best actress?
Flavor.
Flavor is not okay. Flavor is an artist, a music artist.
Mercy Johnson.
Mercy Johnson. Why Mercy Johnson?
The way she acts and I like it.
You just like her. Okay, thank you very much. That was amazing. Okay, guys, keep it locked down here with us on Up Goatee. Don't go nowhere.
Cause my papa no be Dangote, but we go dey okay. For my papa no be Dangote, but we go dey okay.
What's your name?
Esamon Francisca. Esamon Francisca.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 14.
You're 14.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your hobbies? What do you love doing for fun?
Like I love dancing and singing.
Dancing and singing. So what are you going to be doing for us today?
I'm going to sing for you guys.
Okay, let me hear you sing. Okay.
As you go through life, you see there is so much that we don't understand. And the only things we know is things don't always go the way we plan. But you see every day that will never turn away. When it seems all your dreams come undone, we will stay by your side, fuel with hope and fuel with pride. We are more than we are one family, family. We are one family, family. We are one.
Thanks.
I'm not sure.
You're not sing more.
Okay. If there's so much I must be, can I still just be me the way I am? Can I just in my own hurt, or am I just one part? Have some be planned. Even those who are gone, how we dance as we go on. Your journey has only begun. Days of pain, days of joy, one thing nothing can destroy. It's our pride, deep inside, we are one. From hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. From hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We are one, you and I, we are like the earth and sky. One family under the sun. All the wisdom to lead, all the glory that you need. You will find where you see we are one.
Thank you. That was amazing. Don't go. I want to get to know you better. Which class are you?
I'm in Gesture.
Just so when you grow up, what do you want to be?
I want to be a lawyer.
You want to be a lawyer? Why? Why do you choose law?
Because I like judging and I like doing what's right.
You like doing what is right?
People
like when they are wrong, I like telling them what's right.
What's right? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much for gracing our show today. We hope to see you at the top, and you surely be. You make a good lawyer and a very pretty one. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, it's the I've Got It, Don't Go Nowhere. This is the only talent show where originality meets creativity. This is where we get to discover the next Wizkid, Simi, T.Y. Savage, Davido, name it. This is I've Got It.
I go for your case, I go slap my baby for your case. I go collect the Oluwamo, I go report all of them. I go for your case, I go slap my baby for your case. I go collect the Oluwamo, I go report all of them. So tell me what the hell are you waiting for? If not to drop it on me, we go drop. If not to suck it up.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Favour Atasie.
Favour?
Atasie.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
12 years old. So, can you tell me your hobbies? What do you like doing for fun? Like doing your hobbies?
I like playing football.
Like playing football? Are you serious? Who is your best footballer? You like playing football a lot. So you watch football? You used to watch football on TV?
Yes.
So who's your best footballer?
Musa.
Musa? Which club is Musa? You don't know his club yet? Okay, thank you, that is good. So what are you going to be doing for us today?
I'm going to sing a song.
A song? Okay, can you sing?
God, you are the Most High. Hallowed be thy name. God, you are the Most High. Hallowed be thy name. God, you are the Most High. Hallowed be thy name. God, you are the Most High. Hallowed be thy name. You tell me, say, make I no worry, that everything's gonna be okay. You are the father to the fatherless, the miracle working God. You made a blind man to see. You made a crippled man to walk. You are the lily of the valley. You made it possible, possible. Hey, agama turugi mama. Munezi nulom gan etogi. Makana chanyi dimma. Hallowed be thy name. Oh, God, you are the Most High. Hallowed be thy name. God, you are the Most High. Hallowed be thy name. I wake up strong on a Monday. I went to jail on a Tuesday. Onto the studio on Wednesday. I walk around to Thursday morning. I'll be chilling on a Friday. My place of shows on Saturday. If you ask me what's my best days, it's when I praise you on Sunday morning. Hey, I got my turugi mama. Munezi no lomu gane togi. Makana chanyi dimma. Hallowed be thy name. Oh, God, you are the Most High. Hallowed be thy name. God, you are the Most High. Hallowed be thy name. You are the only provider.
That was good. Thank you very, very much. So, you love Flavor very much?
Yes.
So, aside Flavor, who is your other best Nigerian music artist?
Techno.
You love techno? Okay, that is good. Thank you so very much. Thank you, guys. We are all about discovering exceptional talent. We are all about catching them young. Thank you so much. And up next, more of exceptional talent will be coming your way. So stay. What's good, people? people, I hope you all are having fun. As I said, we are going to be discovering exceptional talent today, and as always, today we have a crew. Yes, you guys are a crew. They're going to be doing something exceptional for us. I don't know what they plan. Either they're going to sing or act. I don't know. But first of all, let's get to meet them. So what's your name, Sida?
My name is Chidima.
What about you? Come closer. And you come? You guys are friends?
Yes.
Okay. So how old are you first? Let me get that.
14.
And you?
I'm 13 years old.
And you?
I'm 15.
So what are you guys going to be doing for us today? You want to act?
Yes.
In English, Igbo, French, which one?
I use Igbo.
You want to use Igbo? Okay, come closer. I want to see this. Can you? Okay, now let's see what you guys can do. Begin.
Hey, Jesus is God of Jesus. I gotta know your man. I no mele travel. God of Jesus. Hey, Naga got no plan. I need to this girl. No, him gave me. I could in my head. I could try. I got queer like this. That boy to Marima Balagala. That boy is a guy. That boy now. God of mercy. In my head, I got to do what to confirm more first. Okay, now I get check now. Madam on the go around.
Okay. First of all, can you tell me, do you want to be an actress when you grow up?
Yes.
Okay, who is your best actress?
My best actress, Regina Daniel.
Okay, what about you?
Ken Harris.
Ken
Harris.
Okay, you?
Mike Ezionye.
Mike Ezionye. That is good. That is lovely. Thank you very, very much for showing that to us. Thank you very much for showing your talent. And we hope to see you at the top, right? Yeah. Okay.
Cause my papa no be Dangote, oh Adeleke, but we go there, okay, yeah. For my papa no be Dangote, oh Adeleke, but we go there, okay, yeah.
Okay guys, I said today we are going to blow your mind. I said today we are going to make this show interesting, and today's hashtag is catch them young. If you have noticed, all the people that have been coming to you have been seen on the screen are young teenagers hoping to be discovered, hoping their talent will take them places. And as today we have another one standing here with me. She's going to be doing something exceptional because everybody has exceptional talent. So good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
Ikembe Seberi.
Huh?
Ikembe Seberi.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 15 years.
What are your hobbies? What do you like doing for fun? What are your hobbies? What do you like doing? You like joke, comedy? So can you make me laugh? You cannot make me laugh. You're not in the mood, so there is to have mood. What type of mood is that? Why are you shy? Why are you shy?
Sometimes if I'm happy,
thou shalt not shy. Why are you so? Okay, sometimes we are happy. So are you not in a happy mood now? Who says so? Did anybody eat your indomie? Who is that? okay, that is good. What are you going to do for us today?
I'm going to sing
A
a song.
song by who?
I've forgotten the...
Okay, you've forgotten the artist. Okay, let me hear you.
Summer, winter, and the spring. Mountain, blue eyes, blue skies, and the seas. Sunshine, rainbows, and the seas. Jesus, the maker of them all. He's the maker of them all. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, I see you hide there. In the beauty of nature, you shine all around. Oh, 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 oh. Precious Jesus, the wonderful maker. Oh, you are, oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Jesus. Oh, 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 oh.